dancing in the moonlight, hearts all aglow. Every moment spent letting emotions flow. But when it's all over, silence is the scar. Like a heart without a heartbeat, it feels so bizarre. Falling in love is easy, but breaking up is hard. One moment of joy, then it all falls apart. Falling in love is easy, but breaking up is hard. One moment you're in ecstasy, then you're picking up the pieces of your broken heart. Rewinding our memories in my mind, searching for signs. Was I so blind? Love turned to a riddle I couldn't solve. All I could do was watch it just dissolve. Falling in love is easy, but break.
Hi, everybody. It's Retro Nerd Girl here. I was just muted there for a moment. I'm here with I'm here with Antiderivative Jill, and we are going to be watching Edward Scissorhands, released in 1990. This is going to be so much fun, guys, and we're going to put the party in watch party today. So let's see. How are you doing, Antiderivative Jill?
I'm doing wonderful today. Thank you so much for inviting me here. I've been wanting to hang out with you and watch a movie, and this is absolutely perfect because this is a big one from my childhood.
It really is. Like, when I think of seeing this movie for the first time when I did, I was pretty much a grown up by then, but there was something so magical about it, like, just like the music and the whole, like, fairy tale storytelling that was going on there. It just felt like something out of like a modern day version of Pinocchio, almost. It like
Pinocchio, maybe a mix of Pinocchio and Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast, yes, yes, yes. Those kinds of movies or those kinds of stories that we've heard, something, very old and very, second nature. Like, just seeing the story play out is like, it feels familiar, but it was turned into like something fresh and new. And I think that's one of the things I really enjoyed about this. I want to thank everybody who has joined us today. Let's see if we could talk to some of you guys and get your opinions on the movie as well. Keith E is in the house. Whoop whoop. Says Hooper is in the lobby selling Avon, and he has a nice barbershop and salon setup, but out there. That is actually really cool. I mean, I hope Hooper's business goes very well. And we have DJ Knight in the house, coming in hot. So good to see you. And Taylor Swift should have run as the third party.
Also known as Matt G.
Yes. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. Let's see. And Keith E says that he can hear me. This is awesome. For a second there, I was mute, but thanks. Yeah, got it all together very momentarily. Zach is here. How are you? Says hello. I got to see Edward Scissorhands in the theater in 1990. Myself as well. Did you get to see it in the theaters as well?
No, I was about 5 years old, so I guess I wasn't really going to the theater just yet. But a couple of years later, I had my VHS tapes and I was recording it on a TV.
Yeah, wasn't it like when you first saw it, wasn't it just so special? Like, and like it just seemed
It's
to me like it was such a special story.
it is. It's just he's you don't have to have scissors for hands to see just how relatable it is. Socially, I struggled with a bit of that myself in terms of making friends and stuff like that. So
Yes,
it's
yes.
I'm always drawn to characters like this,
Mhm.
but in Star Trek more like Spock, Data, Seven of Nine, and and it turns out that that's exactly how this movie was made. Tim Burton came up with the idea from a drawing he did when he was a teenager, and he also
Mhm.
had trouble making friends. And so
Yeah, me too.
this is a commentary on that,
Yes, I
and it
too
is special.
had the same thing. Same issue. I had some friends, and then when I had some issues like really communicating, and also like uh, not being weird to everybody. I was really a
Yeah,
weird
exactly.
kid.
And I think people thought I was, I don't know, criticizing them or something, but I was just talking about what was going on, and I didn't know. I don't know really what was going on either. But we're here now, and yeah, I really do believe this is a magical story,
Yes.
and it's really great the way that, well, mostly it shows the good side of people and also how they turn on you at the same time.
Oh,
It's
yes. Yes, there's a hint of Frankenstein in here too, where people kind of lose it and get mobby and
absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely. This story is very much like Frankenstein,
yeah.
except that there are more people willing to interact with Edward than they were willing to interact with the monster.
Yes, yes. You can say Edward is cute and adorable, on the most part. I mean, he could be scary looking if you don't um, you're not willing to accept him as a kind person, but also where the monster was just outward facingly scary, you know.
Right,
So
right.
he
Yeah,
had
Edward
sort of a
is, yeah,
it was kind of cute.
adorable in a scary costume.
Yeah, yeah. And we got Joseph Baguette in the house. Hello, how are you? Says, the last film Vincent Price appeared in, R.I.P. Mr. Price. Yes, what a legend he was. And this is just he loved doing stuff for the modern day, because I mean he really enjoyed doing Thriller with Michael Jackson, and this was another thing too. So it was really kind
Do
of great to see him again.
somebody considered Michael Jackson to be Edward Scissorhand, and when I listened to the list of everybody who could be him, I was thinking that's the only other one that might have worked.
Yes, yes, so true. Because he was such a unique person, very eccentric, um, definitely misunderstood kind of character. Oh, Sergeant Kiritana is here. Says hello to the chat. So good to see you. So good to we got some more waves from Matt G. Thank you so much. I love these emojis. Mikey Susie 4 is here. Hello, hello. It says, hey, Retro Gal. Great to see you. Says, basically Johnny Depp with Freddy Krueger type hands. I didn't think about it, but yes.
Yeah, at least he
Yes.
doesn't haunt anybody's dreams.
I know. One thing I have to give, I'm not a big horror fan, but Freddy Krueger, at least he had some jokes with his when he did his kills. So I didn't mind him too much. And Cabot Kisser is here. Says it's been a year since I saw this movie. It's been years since I've saw this movie. And yeah, it's been a while for me. I would say about 5 years for me. I try to catch up on this movie every so often because it is. I just do love the opening, and the opening music is it just like it's like opening a door into a new world, sort of like the opening for Nightmare Before Christmas. They have very similar openings, and it's just like, oh yeah, what is inside this special little box of goodness here? So I love this movie for its ability to transport you into another world. And Joseph Gay says, I just learned that this film also starred Vincent Price's daughter, Victoria Price. Oh, which one is that one? Oh, I'll have to look and
Would she
see.
be one of Kim's friends, possibly? Or no, she would be older, so maybe one of the housewives.
Oh, interesting. Yes, I would love to point her out. Um, and yes, Mikey Susie for says Diane Wiest was great in this as his adopted mom. Yeah, she's so good at playing those really sensitive, nurturing characters. Like I loved her in Lost Boys, The Lost Boys. She was so cute in that movie. She had such a cute little haircut, and she was just so adorable with those boys.
And
And
so I hear that when she approved of the script, when she liked it, then that's when a lot of other actors started to show up
yeah,
for it.
she is a draw. She is definitely a draw. I would too, if I were an actor and heard that she was in a film, definitely. I also liked her work in Footloose. It was subtle but very effective. And Casey says, oh, it's saying hi to somebody. I'm sorry, interrupting a private conversation. Kevin says, I'm waiting for the sequel, Edward's Blinder, but I'm not so sure there's that'll happen, but
Well, yeah, there are some questions about how he's consuming food and all that that I have.
yeah, like where in the dark. I mean,
Oh,
thank goodness. I think him being this fictional type character. And we have all of these scenarios in the movie of him trying to eat, and then like it's all funny and played with a hint of comedy. And Johnny Depp goes in hard on this character,
he
and
does.
really, you believe that he is really struggling with those moments, and it's so good.
Yeah, and
Um,
is this the beginning of his professional friendship with Tim Burton? Did they work together before this? I'm not certain. But all I know is I agree, Johnny Depp's performance it elevates this movie so well
oh yeah,
because his costume is scary, but his demeanor is the exact opposite. And so you just know
yes,
he's a good person, and he was made a good person by his creator, the inventor. And
yes, yes.
apparently Johnny Depp achieved this performance by studying Charlie Chaplin.
I can see it. Yeah, I could totally see it. It's one of those performances. It's really good. I'm not sure if I even had seen them in something before. I know that he probably the audition for this was Crybaby, because I remember that movie where he's kind of playing this like 50s kind of hot guy, and he's got like a little tear tattooed on his
Oh,
face
tear
and
tattoo.
stuff.
Oh, yeah. That's how you know someone means business.
Yes. But, yeah, yeah, his performance is really great, and, Joseph says, "Gonna be away for a while to clear the last snowstorm we got last night." Oh my goodness, take it easy, y'all. All right, definitely, hope that it's not too bad for you. Like I am kind of in awe that, there's no snow where I'm at, so that's I'm like, "How did we get away with that?" Now, Sunbrat is here. How are you, Sunbrat? Says, "My sweet retro girl, Scissorhands, hugs." Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. And, also says, "Hey, Jill, hugs."
Oh, hello. Hugs to you too, Stumprat. But not with the scissors.
Yeah, no scissor hugs. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Mikey says, Danny Elfman, great
Yes.
friend and composer to all Tim Burton films. Yes, he was really incredible. That sound, just the sound that of the music that he used for almost all of the films that he did with Tim Burton is just iconic, and he's just a great composer. I know that there's some controversy around him, but in the case of his actual talent, he is incredibly talented.
I don't know anything about that, but the score is beautiful.
Exactly, yeah. And Kiwi says, Roger, can we put up Jill's link at the start of the chat so people can stop during? Okay, yes, that's such a good idea. Let's see if I can. Do I have it handy?
Keithy's such a good friend. I can give it to you.
Oh, sure, yeah. And or if you leave a comment in the chat, I can give you access to leave a link if you want. I thought I did it, but I didn't quite get it. Brett says, Johnny Depp showed me some of that comedy in Benny and June. Yes, Benny and June. That was another one. And
yeah, he doesn't even have that many lines in this movie, but he doesn't need them. He doesn't have to speak much for you to figure out what he's feeling.
It's mostly done with his body, right? His body language. And Charles Ratcliffe is here. How are you? Says Disney owes Depp an apology. I think so does Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers, absolutely.
Yeah.
Not only an apology, but just completely redo the third Fantastic Beasts movie. That was good.
And they ruined their own franchise by doing that. Okay, I have an auxiliary computer over here so I can do some things.
Absolutely agreed with that.
Manager.
Such a shame. People considered him guilty without any evidence.
No, yeah. No, and some people don't even know that of the new ruling that he was cleared of those of charges. They all just believe that he's still is guilty. So okay, so I made it so that you were able to leave a link in the chat.
Wow, I really appreciate that. That's always an honor.
Oh, it's my pleasure, because then you can if you want to put the link in there, and there we go. And let's see if I can put it as, I'll pin it so people can let's see, pin message. Guys, I'm being technically advanced here. So just so everyone knows, Antiderivative Jill's channel is pinned at the top comment, so you can go and visit her channel anytime you'd like. And let's see.
Thank you so much. I'm mostly here to to hang out with you, but subscribers are a bonus. Any new friends who want to join me?
Yes. Well,
I have a lot of fun too.
Before we go any further, though, if anybody's learning about Jill for the first time, tell me, can you tell us a little bit about your channel? Describe it and so on, so we can, for any new people who are watching.
Well, for sure. I love to celebrate science fiction and storytelling in general, and so that's why I always love tuning into your channel, because you're always talking about storytelling, and so I feel like we have a lot in common in the kinds of things we like to talk about. Maybe we'll come up with different ways to say them, which would make our conversations really great. And that's basically what I want to do, is learn from others. And when people come on my channel, if they have a channel too, I also like to share them out and just help our friends be successful and have a good time, and talking about movies and TV shows. And sometimes I play games and just have general hangouts. I'm going to have a hangout tonight at 10 p.m. Central.
Ooh.
If anybody wants to stop by, I'll be there.
Okay, yeah, and also I've watched some of your games. They are really fun and very interactive. Yes.
Thank you. I'm not the best gamer, but somehow it always works out. It's always a fun time.
Well, the games you choose are really, rare. Games I'd never heard of before, but it just looks like fun, and it just is like cool to hang out and like watch you play. Let's see. Also, let's see. I think we've gone through. Bobby EM just walked through the door. So good to see you. Says, "Hey, nerdy girl, always great to hear you." Likewise, great to see you. And oh, Charles Radcliffe says just got Jill subscribed on YouTube and followed on Twitter as well. Oh, so
Thank
good.
you. Thank you, Charles.
And oh, look who's here. Miss Martin Muse is here. Oh my goodness, so good to see you.
Speaking of people with wonderful channels, hello, Miss Martin Muses.
Very good channel. Yes, you guys, you need to head over there and see her channel. It's very informative. And let's see. Oh, my allergies are kicking up. That was good there for a few moments. All right, so we are gonna get things moving along here. Um, let's see. I'm just going to mention a couple of things about the movie. We've got Edward Scissorhands, released in 1990, directed by Tim Burton. And we have, it was produced by Tim Burton and Denise DeNovi, written by Caroline Thompson, along with Tim Burton, and stars Johnny Depp, Winona Ryder, Diane Weiss, Anthony Michael Hall, which this was the first time I'd ever seen him play like a jock, which is really weird to because I grew up with him being so like the scrawny kid. And then we've got Kathy Baker, Vincent Price, and Alan Arkin doing an amazing job. By the way, a special shout out to Kathy Baker playing an incredible character, really one heck of a performance from her. So that is explains the movie quite a bit. We've got makeup by
Yeah, she does.
Stan. Ooh,
And
Winston.
Winston.
Yeah, Stan Winston. It's right on the tip of my. Stan Winston did the makeup for this. It was amazing. So. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so I got all that done. We are going to begin very shortly, guys. So just get your tickets ready for the show. Let's see if I can get oh, what's going on here? Oh.
My tickets, I have my coffee. Ready to go.
Oh yeah. Well, they're spiritual tickets for the show. And get everybody. The way it works is that you have your copy, I have my copy, and Jill has her copy, and we all watch our copies together. And so I will have a timer that we can follow, and also there will be a visual aid for us to follow as well as to where we are in the story. Now, unfortunately, the subtitles are quite small on this particular view that I have. So, but you'll be able to see a little bit of a picture to figure out like where it is in the story. Let's see. Thank you so much, Joe, for putting Miss Martin Muse's channel on the link in the chat for me. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I do like to share out friends.
All right, so we're gonna have the timer. The timer is gonna sit right here, and if you guys ever want me to do show the timer, let me know. I will gladly do that. And let's see, anything else? I have an auxiliary computer right over here where I can occasionally see some of your comments while I'm watching the movie. I won't be able to look at every comment, so we'll occasionally look over there and see what's going on. And let's see. All right, before we get started, we're going to hype things up a little to get us ready for the watch party.
Come on, it's party time. Hear the alarms chime. Let's watch a movie. It's time to get groovy. It's time to party, party, party. We got to party, party, party. It's time to party, party, party. Party, party, party all night all night long.
That always gets me jazzed up.
Yeah, that's so great. That's actually pretty good.
Thank you.
And I like the movies that you picked.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I really wanted to pick a whole lot more, but for the sake of time. But yes, oh my goodness. Let's see. Sunbread says I don't have a copy, so I'll be lurking. Mwah. Okay, if you have, I know it's on Disney Plus, and I do have a copy on Amazon. So I'm not sure if you can find it on Amazon, but definitely on Disney Plus. If anyone has Disney Plus, you can see it on there. Let's see what else. And Taylor says party. Says Jill.
And that's where I say, Matt G.
Let's see. And Stumpbird says, Retro, love that intro. Thank you so much. I had so much fun making it. And it makes me like dance every time. All right, so here we go. Got the timer ready. Is everyone ready? We're about to start. So I'm going to count down from 5 to 1, and right after 1 was where we would hit play. So, yeah, hey, oh, let's adjust this. There we go. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. All right, let's see if I can now match up my copy with this. Music is so great, isn't it?
Oh yes, also I love when we get something done different with the 20th Century Fox logo. Snow. That's why I consider this a Christmas movie.
Yes, yeah. I think it's like the intro, like this and The Nightmare Before Christmas, definitely like intro to Christmas. Like it's begun, guys. It's begun. And let's see.
Yeah, but I had a critic in my car. I tried to play Christmas music and my daughter said, "No, it's Thanksgiving."
Well, unfortunately, Thanksgiving doesn't have enough hoopla around it. And I'm not sure if we can get it there, but I'm definitely ready for Christmas and Christmas music. All right, I'm
I was
catching up
surprised.
to you
Me too.
guys.
Some kind of magic happened, and I'm perfectly synced with your copy already. Vincent
Oh,
Price's The
snap!
Indenture.
Me too. I just synced up perfectly. Oh my god. All right, so if anybody needs the timer, let me know. But so far, it looks like we're all on schedule.
I love the machines.
Oh, it's so good. Got that steampunk flavor.
And the cookies.
Oh, so magical. These look like the cookies that they make you make in school with flour and salt.
Right, it really does set the mood in this
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah. Mm. What was that? Miniature? Looks so good. I love those. It's Winona Ryder.
They did a good job with her aged makeup.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think she's doing a bad job either. I love her trying to explain.
Well, he's already made all these weird robots, and then he decides to take one and make him a man.
I know,
So,
right?
so and that's why that's why that happens.
Oh, I love this. I really wish I had one of these sets. These miniature sets. Oh my god, I love them. I love
It's
miniatures.
gorgeous, definitely.
Yeah. Aw, this is his view. This little town is so cute.
It is. I love how they painted all the houses different pastel colors.
Yes. She's so cute. This lady, oh my goodness. I love her so much. She's so
Doesn't really need a plumber, does she?
no. He's like, "Oh, man, this lady's really out there." He's like, "Whatever, she's paying me." Those nails are just out of control.
It's a great setup to show how she stumbles on Edward, just trying to do a job.
Oh. Now there's another, director that likes to do this kind of styling with his, like, settings. I forgot his name, but he loves this kind of pastel aesthetic. Does anybody know who he is? It's a famous director that's popular right now. Um, I know he did a movie about a hotel. Just, "Oh, I have never gone up there. I need to go up there and ask see if anybody has, any makeup needs," and someone
Yeah,
said,
that's how
um
dedicated she is.
yeah, she's like, so I this is a good chance for me to renew the reason why she's so adamant about, getting sales for I think it's just I think it's she just wants to have something to do. I'm not sure if she needs the money or
Right, and most people don't really succeed very well in multi-level marketing. It's mostly
yes.
scams, but I
Yeah,
guess some people do might buy
unfortunately.
makeup now and then.
Yeah, I remember Avon, they were for some reason, I had a whole case full of Avon stuff, but I never sold any of the stuff. They were all, like, samples.
Oh, somebody tried to get you, and they
Yeah,
failed.
yeah. Like, "Okay, well" but I did have a lady who at my job that sold Avon stuff, and she was making a killing. Oh my goodness! Skywalker the Jedi, thank you so much. Gifted 1 Retro Nerd Girl membership. Thank you so much. Oh, mwah, I miss you so much. Hope you're doing well. Says Les Grossman got a, a free membership. So, Les, you have a free membership for 30 days. And that's all thanks to Skywalker the Jedi. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And thank you, Skywalker.
Yeah. Wow. That was like a that was a for some reason I had a thought and I was like just left. I love the fact that his little garden is so trimmed so nicely with all of these weird shapes and bushels and it's like
Yeah.
fantasy scape.
Yeah, it's really so well kept. I love the water dragon.
Yeah. And then but out, from down below it looks so gothic.
What it also does for me is it tells me that his dad, the inventor, taught him about many different things. Like he was always reading to him, as we see later in the movie. So he knows
Mm,
about different animals and shapes, and so he's got some kind of education.
some educate, yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, Skywalker, you did another one? Oh my god. You're so kind. You're so kind. Skywalker gifted one more Retro Nerd Girl membership, and he says one for each of the lovely panel members. Thank you. You're so thank you so much. You're so kind. And the winner of the membership, the lucky person who got a 30-day membership was Colombian Thunder. Ooh, what a name. Colombian Thunder. That's a name. Oh, thanks
Yeah,
once again. I really appreciate it.
that was awesome. Thank you for supporting the channel.
So great.
And Stumprat was asking why scissor hands. It was
Oh,
just I
I think it's because it's like it's so ridiculous. It really makes the concept so unique, you know?
yeah. And if you look at his inventions, he has all sorts of weird, strange implements on everything. And so he just had a robot lying around that had these scissor hands. And I think he built Edward around
Um,
that. From when you look at the drawings,
uh,
underneath Edward is a what looks like a robot.
you think he was meant to be a robot just to cut things?
No, no, he was eventually gonna take those scissor hands off that
And
the
put
robot
and put
originally came with,
yeah. Mhm.
and then put on the real hands, but well, we'll see.
Yeah, I remember that part. Um, oh, oh, Alfonso Kilborn is in the house. Hello. Says, "Howdy, ma'am. I can't stay. Have a great weekend, to you and the chat." So thank you.
Oh,
Yes,
Bonzo,
you have a good one. You have a good one. She's like,
great
"Oh, so
intro.
I'm gonna die."
The shadows, he's so scary, but as soon as she sees him, she she's disarmed.
Yeah. And he's so sweet. He just says, "Don't." He's a human. Oh, he's not a
I'm
human.
not finished.
Oh, look at that, great acting. I love his outfit so much, and I think so many people have just, have used that style and that silhouette for so many different things, different outfits now. It's like commonplace, actually, his outfit.
Started a trend.
I know. And, she's like, "Okay."
Still in the cells
Yeah.
lady mode.
And in a way, I think she's just, like, in this thing this feeling like, "Oh, this is something I can do, it might help." 'Cause he's kind of
Yeah, she instantly turns on the nurturing mode.
she's like, look at how happy he is, aw. I love it.
Well, as some Brad says, this movie really is a slice of life. Of just
Johnny's living the slice of life, yeah. Ah. Oh, DJ Night, did you go away and come back?
Hello, DJ Knight.
Hi again. Uh-oh, here's the gossip mill going. These the interiors of these very 1970s inspired.
Yes, they're very intrigued.
Yeah, not a whole lot happens down there. They're like, okay, this is juicy. I love the way he walks in this too. He's just,
Well, that's another part of the movie. One of my favorite kinds of movies are fish out of water, and he definitely is.
oh yes. She's excited. There's a man. Aw, aw. Uh-oh, love at first sight.
And he's smitten instantly.
Yeah. His face is just tore up by those scissor hands. Oh, Charles Ratcliffe says, "The nosy neighbors."
We don't think about that, but we touch our face sometimes, and it's
Yeah.
just an instinctual. So his body language is so funny. Oh, yeah. And he's never in his life seen a mirror before. I guess maybe he's only ever seen his reflection in water, possibly.
Yeah. Aw. 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 A waterbed, perfect.
They're classic. I don't see those anymore.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
That bothers me because later on he sleeps in this bed, and then I guess somebody had to have passed it up.
Very difficult to be very gentle with those scissors.
It's impressive he manages to put on pants.
Let's see. Well, Stepbrat says she will leave him for Beetlejuice. Oh,
Winona Ryder.
yeah. I know that they were dating. I'm not sure if they dated after this or before, but I know they had a long relationship in the 90s.
She went out with Johnny Depp. I don't know any of this Hollywood stuff.
Oh yeah, they were together for a long time. And then he started dating Kate Moss after that. Aw. Like the way he looks at her like, "Oh." Oh, that's right, this lady didn't she never bought into it.
Everyone else is interested and wants to be his friend, but she's always against him, thinking he's demonic.
Yeah.
Her prayer candles lined up.
I love the way she's like he's like, "Okay." He likes the attention.
Also nosy. It's one thing to be running around during the daytime, but at night they're still
Like, camping out at the house? Like, hello. And now they're going home so they could be there when their husbands get home.
And speaking of husbands, Peg's husband is really nice because imagine being him and she just brings home some strange man with these scissors. And he just takes it in stride. He's like, all right, you're part of the family now.
He does, right? Sorry, this is so funny. It's sad, though, at the same time. Somebody feed
It
him.
is.
Help
But at
him.
least I don't know that he actually needs food.
Well, you're right. Yeah, he might not actually need food.
He wants to do it because everybody else is eating.
Yeah. I love the way she's just checking everybody, like, at the
How they're
table.
interacting.
Yeah. And she's, like, just making sure, like, people don't make him feel too bad.
Yeah, he just wants to be treated like everybody else.
Yeah.
But
Eat that little
but,
pea.
but Kevin's just obsessed with how Edward could just chop somebody's neck off very easily. But that's the thing that Edward never thinks of his hands as weapons. At least not until later.
He's so happy.
I think it's a little uncomfortable in that waterbed because he knows he can
Oh,
destroy it.
yeah.
But he is happy. He is in general happy to be, making friends is a
Yeah.
new thing for him.
And all the husbands are going off to work again.
And
And they're
they're also driving all the same cars with the same pastel colors as the houses.
yes. So coordinated. I wonder if they work at the same place.
All at the same time. Synchronized swimming.
It's like really hyper reality, like it's almost making a commentary on reality.
It is. I feel like this is an encapsulated neighborhood that exists apart from the rest of the world.
Yeah. She's like she's just having a ball. She has a project.
It's just glopping it all over the place.
It's so funny. Yeah, it's so funny.
And this is where his true talent as an artist and just what magic he can do with his scissors is revealed. A dinosaur. Yeah, when I watched this as a little kid, I always wanted Edward to come decorate my neighborhood like this.
Yeah. See, Stuntrat says, "Love Diane Weist. My good friend Cece Vendrell doubled her." Oh, wow. Do you remember what movie it was? That she did something. She usually does like a lot of drama. I would love to see what movie that was. And Charles Radko says, "I'm glad Edward does not go around shaking hands, giving high fives, and daps." Yeah, that's Dad's like, we got a little something going on here. Aw, poor Edward. I like the way he stood up for himself.
Yes, that's good. That is good, just in addition to his family. No, new family, sort of.
Yes. So good.
Just love that dad.
Your unusual guest.
They invite themselves over. Isn't that
I
nice when people
know.
invite themselves over to your place?
Her ambrosia salad. She's too much. Charles Radcliffe says Edward would make a killing in the lawn business. I think so. I would
Yeah,
hire
you
him.
definitely, he could. That's just like what Bill thinks, too. Bill thinks that he should be getting paid for what he's doing.
Oh, yeah, yeah, absolutely. He's so cute. He's like myself. Oh no, he's having a flashback.
See, we see other robots that have different kinds of hands, like egg beater hands.
Yeah,
And
so cool.
yeah,
Feet that are made out of cookie cutters.
yeah, cookie cutter feet.
Even this machine has a face.
Right? It all has such personality.
That one has a belt on. I love the egg. Vincent Price.
Such a cool contraption. It's kind of like a Rube Goldberg machine. And he's delighting in his creation. This is good.
He's making cookies. Ah, it was originally a lettuce cutter.
Yes, and I suppose that and the can opener is what triggered that memory. But how does he have a memory? Like, I guess maybe the robot already had memory storage at that point,
Yeah.
and because he's remembering all of this somehow. That's an ongoing theme in the movie. I have a doctor friend who can help you.
That lady is so funny to me. I really like her, and but also hate her from, the
Oh,
ending. Like
Yeah, see, I like her at first, like,
yeah,
at
yeah,
first, her obsession with him or even her attraction to him is a little bit funny and endearing,
yeah, yeah,
but then what she does to him is awful, yeah,
yeah,
I also
yeah,
hate her too.
yeah. It's such a
She
weird
takes it too
thing.
far.
Yeah, way too far. Wow. He's like, "Oh, this is something interesting." He doesn't have to worry about anything everybody's feeding him.
Yeah, less problems with the utensils this time. Yeah. Uh-huh. I would say, like, the first thing you would do when you start building one of these things is probably remove the scissor hands first. It really is the first thing he should have done, like, and given him some kind of robot hands as replacements until you get the real ones.
There's some right over there. I mean, it's right on the side over there, there's, like, a robot. But, yeah, and you may say, like, he might not get an education if he didn't, he focused more on that, other things.
Hmm. Is this his first smile?
I just love his performance in this. Oh, okay. Sunbread says that Cece doubled Diane in The Lost Boys. Yeah, that's right. There was some physical stuff going on in that movie. Awesome, Sunbread. You're so awesome. Thank you for telling us about that.
That is so cool.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. And let me see. I think we got it. I'm all caught up with the messages.
Yes. When the kids come home.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was the first time I was seeing Anthony Michael Hall like as like a jock character. Like what? He grew up quickly. Oh no. I love the way he like recoils his hands like, "Oh, I'm scared." It's almost like he wants to disappear. "Don't get naked, girlfriend. There's somebody in the room." Oh no! Oh
And that's the
no!
end of the waterbed.
Oh no!
I think it's really telling that he is more frightened than she is, even though she's the one screaming.
Yes.
And and he has not a violent at all reaction to this.
I forgot she thought that he had an axe. It's so funny. But, imagine going to your room and seeing somebody's eyeballs, like, peeking out from underneath, like, your under the covers of your own bed. That's gotta be frightening.
Yeah, she probably should have called home to tell her parents she was coming.
Or come home a little bit earlier.
Yeah. Or her mom never called her at any point. "Oh, so by the way."
Stunbrat, we love hearing your story. She says, Stunbrat says, love telling my stories here, Retro. I love you guys. Oh, we love hearing them too. We definitely appreciate all of your stories.
I
And
love
Keith,
to hear how movies are made, and Stuntbread has been a part of some of those things.
oh wow, just
Really
just
great.
incredible. Legend, a legend. And Keith E says, like and subscribe to Jill as well. Just if you're new here, definitely at the very top, you have the opportunity to go to the link to subscribe to Antiderivative Jill's channel, who is my co-host for this one.
Yes, and oh, it seems to be like that liquor is having a malfunction. It's giving Edward there's some kind of malfunction happening there.
Oh,
Supposition. More than just, oh, this is the first time I'm drinking liquor. No, it looks like there's something really wrong.
the dad is like, oh man.
Well, and one important point is that he called the liquor lemonade.
Oh,
And so when Joyce offers him lemonade,
he's like, this is not what I thought it was gonna be.
yes. She
Oh, she
kicks
kicked the dog. I didn't see
him.
that
That's
before.
that's a hint as to her true nature.
That was another hint too. She was like, I love this. Ah,
Goes from, being completely isolated to impressing a class full of kids.
yes, it's so great. Oh God. It's like, speaking of money.
Could be making some. He's a classic dad. It's amazing.
They're not getting off to a good start, these two.
No. But I looked up who Victoria Price plays in this
Ooh.
movie, and she's going to be a new TV newswoman. She doesn't get a name,
Oh.
so watch out for a TV newswoman.
Oh gosh.
Oh no, he gives a classic poodle cut. Oh, we have Snortapoopus Cuber in the chat.
Oh, Snortapoopus! Cuber, so good to see you. Says someone is saying hi and giving out hugs. Oh my goodness. Hey, so good to see you. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, everybody's lining up for. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I love the way he's got like a white lab coat on now. He's like,
Amazing how he's so delicate with these dogs, and everybody trusts him.
yeah. Oh man. She's like, oh my goodness. Oh, is Emily here as well? Let me see.
Emily Kruger.
Oh, yes, Emily is here as well. Hi, Emily. Thanks, Keith E, for letting me know that that Emily was here.
Joyce is getting way too much pleasure from this haircut.
She's the first one that allows him to do this. She's just like,
Yeah, she likes the dog haircut, and now she wants one.
look at her.
I think,
Sorry, this is
like,
oh my god, great. What a great scene.
she gets. I think she goes to fruition in that scene.
Everybody wants one. Yeah, some of these haircuts are just so crazy.
I'd be crying if somebody cut my hair like that.
Oh, for sure. I would be so pissed.
Some of them are okay, but that's like a clown haircut.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Oh, Stumprat says Whoville haircuts. Yes.
Yes, Whoville haircuts. It's like Aw. I think also too this movie really hits a little deeper, especially being older now, of the times in your life or the times in a person's life when they're trying to be normal and fit in and kinda conform, and then something happens where you just kinda naturally fall into where you really should be,
Mhm.
and this is sort of his, like, time of really, really trying to have, a life that he has always looked on at other people having and wanted for himself.
Yes, definitely, he's experiencing love for the first time
Yeah.
and everything for the first time, and it's really Peg who's helping him try to fit in a little bit.
That dog that just walked across screen is so
Oh, the spiky dog? Yes.
what a jerk.
And that's a setup for later in the movie. All the best
Yeah.
movies have setups and payoffs. That's a good one.
Yeah, yeah, yep, they sure do. Aw.
Great answer.
And he's, like, excited, and the scissor hands are going like that. I love that.
I want
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that's right. He doesn't get to say anything.
it'd be cool to know about that stunt.
I wonder if he was gonna say her name.
I know, but I think that was the moment when she fell for him.
Yeah. He's such a jerk. Oh, God.
Yes, he wants to see him get hurt more. Who
It's
does that?
so funny because I spent a lot of time, watching movies where he was such a small, like, he was the outsider and sort of having a lot of empathy for him, so seeing him in this film as sort of the bad guy was just like a shock.
I can imagine. This this is where Joyce goes kind of from
Yeah,
just
this is her turn.
obsessed to basically a predator.
Yeah. Okay. He's like, "What?"
This is just so really messed up because he's so innocent.
Yeah. I'm sorry, that's why her, like, as she's trying to seduce him. Eddie, you're trembling. Oh, man. Whoa, lady. Oh, Zaccarat is here. Hi, Zaccarat. He's like, "What am I supposed to do here?"
Well, that fortunately, we don't have to imagine about how any of that was supposed to work.
Yeah.
He says that so matter-of-factly. It's almost like he didn't hear that last sentence. It's interesting, they have the vault where the bank is getting locked, no money. I never noticed the fact that there's no money in it. Yeah, Jim wants him to take advantage of Edward.
Yeah. I I'm
It's
just, like, always like, "What does she see in him?"
Yeah, right, to steal
Yeah.
yeah, this he wants to steal money from his parents, and eh
Look at how innocent he is.
yes, he's like,
Some rat
"Oh,"
you
he's
and
like,
me both. Some rat says, "I gave up on trying to be normal in middle school." LOL.
"That's smart."
Yeah,
It took me until college to realize that.
yeah.
Maybe sometime in high school.
He set him up on purpose.
Yeah, that's instantly what I felt. As soon as they abandoned him instantly, except for
Yeah.
Kim was the only one who wanted to go back.
Oh, no.
This is unfortunately this is an unfortunate event that turns the tide on everyone's opinion.
And the question that nobody asks is, like, how would he know about where to go and steal anything?
Yeah, no one tries to explain anything. It is really unfortunate. No one steps up for him.
So and also you have to ask yourself if it's about the van that they want to do, like, so getting a van is worth ruining somebody's life. Just an awful person. Awful, awful.
Yeah, Jim is the worst.
And Keith E says, "The music is great, isn't it? It's just wonderful."
Is I was really, always afraid for Edward in this scene because he can't put his weapons down. He doesn't even see them as weapons. He's probably thinking, "What weapons?"
They were about to kill him.
They were. That would have been awful. That's where it's a bit more like Frankenstein. The whole movie is kind of the opposite of it.
Yeah. Gosh, I feel so bad because he doesn't say anything.
Yeah, yeah, because he doesn't want Kim to be in trouble. But he should have came up with some other story just to get Jim. But he doesn't think that way. Not yet.
Yeah. I love his facial expression is so I love this cop. He's like, "Will he be all right out there?" That's a good question.
It is. Edward is lucky to be in pretty much might be the only neighborhood who would try to understand him and treat him like everybody else.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is unfortunately where they see him as a criminal now. As in nobody tells him about the kids. Teenagers trying to steal.
Oh, she's probably one of these reporters. Oh, that was probably his
That must have been her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that must have been her, yeah. Vincent Price's daughter, I think?
Victoria.
Wow.
Yeah, that was her.
She definitely has the nose, kind of profile there. Aw, I'm gonna cry. Oh, slap him? Kick him off your property? Never speak to him again?
Well, this is the first time I've seen him actually use the scissors in a violent kind of way.
Yeah.
He's angry. Tears up the whole bathroom.
That was fast.
So calm about it. You're gonna pay it back. You're gonna pay this back, but he's such a good dad.
Aw. Aw. This is so funny.
Oh, and this is where I'm really upset at Joyce. Because she flipped the tables on the truth of that story.
Ah.
I can. Everybody sees him as a criminal now, so they're
Yeah.
not as nice or understanding as they were before.
Yeah. She's gotten so many already.
Her hair's so short. If he cuts any more, she won't have any left. Rock, paper, scissors.
She's trying.
Yes, she's trying to make him feel better at,
Yeah.
at being ostracized.
What a beautiful tree. Love. Oh, Christmas.
I need a new tree.
Mm. You need a tree?
Too. I have one in my shopping cart, but I haven't got it yet.
Oh. I have a couple of trees that are up all year. I'm a big fan of Christmas. But I should have a new one. I also like doing little tiny trees, like about yay big.
Oh, you got a Christmas tree in every room, it sounds like.
Yeah, yeah, just little ones. Uh, they're really cool. It's a little sparkle, a little something different. Oh, I love this one, this scene. See, it's really interesting because the entire town turns on him. But this was when she falls in love with him,
Yes.
and so he loses the town, but he gains her love. So maybe it was a good exchange for him, you know?
But where did he get that giant block of ice?
Good question. Oh, man.
He's such an incredible artist that
Ah,
he really could make business if he really wanted to. And it is special being different, and it's a good thing
yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. Aw. It doesn't snow where they're from.
Yeah, it doesn't snow where I'm from either. Mm.
Aw. You need a guy in a mountain,
Ew, I
snow angel.
do. And I need to go try to sell him makeup.
Ooh, that's deep. He doesn't know anything
I
is
know,
happening.
I kept being afraid that he was gonna fall off to well, Jim was a jerk and he was bullying. But at least Kim breaks up with him.
Such a terrible person.
Yeah, he's the Guston if you're doing the Beauty and the Beast.
He's like, "That's it. I'm done trying to fit in." Oh, I've had these moments too many times. You just keep on walking, Edward. That's right.
Well, and he's finally taking Peg's advice from the beginning of the movie. Just be yourself. But what that is right now is he's kind of angry.
Yeah, he's
Her whole house looks like a church.
he's like, "Oh, snap. What's going on?"
Well, she thinks he's Satan, so why not put a demon in front of her window?
What did they think was happening?
I don't know. I don't know if they got phone calls about what's going on. Probably.
Mm. Katie says, "So then this qualifies as a Christmas movie." Yes, it does.
Absolutely Christmas movie.
Yes, they have
Definitely.
Christmas decorations up.
It's a romance. A little bit of a tragic Christmas story.
Yeah. Oh, the little puppy.
Oh, this is my favorite haircut.
Yes. Oh, look at how cute he is.
And he gives kisses.
Oh, the police. The popo. I love his face. He was like, "Ooh." There's so much he's so expressive in the most adorable way. Oh, he went back to the house.
He says a whole lot without ever saying anything, or, he says a few things, but
Oh, yeah.
most of his acting is all through his expression.
This is aw. I can't. Aw. Such a tragic character.
She holds him.
Aw.
Really a very pure kind of love.
Oh. He was gonna do this on Christmas Day. Some hands. He's like, "Ooh." Oh, no.
The fragility of life.
Yeah. So sad. And the hands get destroyed. Oh, no. What could have been?
It's like not being able to prepare your kid for the world. And he doesn't understand death.
Yeah. Aw.
Can't
Yeah.
be sick now. Drinking and driving, not a great idea.
Yeah. Such a very, very nasty, character. He's like, "Okay, whatever." Oh god, that's weird and
He's
creepy.
getting creepy, yeah, right? No, not the teddy
Oh,
bear.
no. Oh, no.
He sees danger. Edward just saves the little boy from being killed by a drunk driver, Kevin, but it's just so unfair, no one knows.
Oh, no. Such a misunderstood character. Aw. Edward, we love you.
Yeah, we do. You don't have to go back to being alone. It's because of a dumb, drunk teenager.
That cop was so like, I didn't know this before, but he was like, just him doing those shots was, like, enough for them to be like, "Okay, well, maybe we don't need to storm the castle," but this one in the front, she's like, "Is he dead?"
Yeah,
She's like, "Is
the
he"
mob is at it.
Yeah, they're out of control. I didn't realize too, there's a lady with, like, a bale of hay on her head. That looks like it's some of
Yeah, because they all still have those haircuts.
yeah, 'cause oh, man.
Just it's not just so unfair.
Yeah. Aw. See how caring he is? He's like, "Oh, did I hurt Kevin? Oh gosh."
The first thing on his mind.
Yeah. Oh, she was like her head was, like, right there.
He's still wasted. He's still drunk. and he's on a murderous rampage, and I guess I don't know, did he ever really even love Kim?
No, he doesn't like anybody. He doesn't even like his parents. Ooh. He kicked her in the face. Ooh.
It's self-defense.
Yeah. Whoa. And then if you think about it, he could have made, like, quick work of everybody in that, town if he was really a psychopath, you know what I mean?
True. The whole neighborhood would be dead before people realize what was going on. It'd be like a typical horror movie.
Oh, no. Oh, he got one kiss his whole life. Oh god, that's terrible.
That's you're right. That's it. Unless he ever
That's it.
comes back out again.
Yeah. Or unless she visited him again, which I always thought at least she should have visited him at some point.
Right, right. I think the little girl at the end tries to encourage her to do that, but she doesn't want to.
Are they happy now?
Well, Joyce at least does have the decency to look sad about it.
At least, yeah. They all do look sad, but so crazy how they were really after him. Oh, but he never forgot. Look at how beautiful it's there.
Well, and we saw from his bed, he sleeps in the fireplace and he collects magazine clippings. So he does
Yeah.
write. He does read, but
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah.
I guess he can't write. I bet he could figure out a way. He's such an artist. I'd like to see what he'd come up with.
Oh, she should just go up there and visit him.
She should have been this whole time.
I
Or, like,
know.
come up with the plan to bring him back.
Aw, that was some good that's good makeup, uh, for her.
I've seen some pretty bad old age makeup, especially, like, on, Star Trek: The Next Generation, so this was really, really good.
Yeah,
Nothing
this
against,
is
uh but Stan Winston, great job.
oh, look, he's got all the ice sculptures of his time when he was in the town. So nice.
Man, very nice of the ice delivery man to make it over there.
Yes,
I'm sorry, I know it's just it's a fantasy, and
but
I
no,
need to
look.
remember that.
Aw, how wonderful and beautiful. Ah,
Yes.
I love this story so much.
It's gorgeous, I love it too.
Yeah. A, it's a tragedy, but, somehow you think by the end, Edward is okay. Edward
It is
just
really sad, but yeah, he's still keeping up with his garden.
yeah,
He seems to be doing alright.
and the only one who died was that one terrible guy. Horrible, horrible person.
Yeah, and he
Um,
tried to kill Edward, so
yeah, I
there was
mean,
justification there.
I'm trying to think, like how it could have been done without him, um, without the death of that guy. He just kept on pressing and was just taking it to the next level too far every single step
Maybe he
of the
coulda
way.
cut off his legs instead of killing him, and somebody would have to come stop the
And,
bleeding.
and then he would get robot legs, and then they would have like a part two and a back. See, you can't leave it in the hands of us nerds. We'll just take it to the next level. We'll be like robo battles and kaiju and everything. We'll take it there. Uh,
Oh, yeah, and then the robots are put into the hedges, and those go
yes,
after him.
and then Edward would build a robot army with the leftover robots left in in his little castle. He's really like in a castle. Really, that place is incredible. But it's just a really sweet story about a sweet. You could call him a robot, but I always think of him as
Cyborg?
cyborg. Yeah, because I always think of him as a human in many ways because he was real. He was real, and um,
Yeah,
eh,
well,
you
he's
know,
human just like Data's human from Star
mm,
Trek: The Next Generation. He's
mm,
sometimes they in these I love these stories that do have characters whose humanity
mm.
are shown through even despite how they were born or
Yeah,
made.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I've recently been like having conversations with different AI and testing out different ones, and it's really interesting how they can have. Not sure if they actually have those feelings, or at least they can mimic those feelings. And like, if you did have a robot like Edward Scissorhands, like and experiencing everything he does go through in the film, like, how could you distinguish it from, like, a real human or just a robot. So, in many ways, I mean, this is food for thought. I have to think about this stuff because that's just the way my brain works. But he's
Oh,
so
yeah.
sweet. Wouldn't you just love for everyone to be that kind and very thoughtful?
World would
And
be a better place, yes.
yeah, yeah, and also very, even though he has these dangerous hands that could really, annihilate that entire town in a few moments. He, he doesn't do that. He's being as gentle as he can be, even though he's so scary. Um,
Yeah, it
to
really takes Jim being a total asshole to get him to
oh
not even be violent, but just be defensive of the
yeah,
people he loves.
yeah. It took him 1 second to make quick work of that guy. And again, like now that would be something for a horror movie, somebody like a Freddy Krueger, that was completely unhinged and was just an insano fighter. And that moment where you got the whole town surrounding him, and they're like, "Oh, get off that boy!" And he's sort of defenseless, but he's also like he's creating this like panic. He's panicking, they're panicking, and so that was one of the moments where I was like, felt a lot of tension in the moment, and I was like, oh no, this could go horribly wrong, very horribly
Could have
wrong.
been a
But
massacre if he was a violent being. But
yes,
he even lets Jim beat him up for a long time before he defends himself.
oh, absolutely, absolutely. So, yeah, big, big, love and thoughts of just sweetness for that character Edward.
He's as sweet as the cookies his inventor made.
Yeah, yeah, and the cool part about it is that even in his loneliness and at the end you feel like he really cherished. Ooh, I hope I'm not gonna start crying. But this is really, something else. But he really cherished the moments he spent down at, with the town. That was something you felt like in the beginning. There's that scene, where he's looking down at the town and sort of wishing he could be there. And he finally did get his dream of hanging out with these guys and spending time with them. And at some point, it was really, really great. And he retained that. And so you see it reflected in the beautiful ice sculptures he makes at the end. Just love that.
We even do get that in words from him when they ask him questions in the TV interview. They
Oh
ask him what he likes, and he likes making friends.
yeah. Oh. I love him so much. Also, in the poster and I try to take a little bit of the poster and put it in the thumbnail for this, but you see him, his scissor hands, but you see like a little butterfly at the end, just sort of accentuating like this is not a rough-handed person. This is someone who's very gentle and is into the more um softer ways of life. So I really enjoyed that about his character. 70s Mustang 302 is here. Hello. Says, hi, RNG. The wife and I are going to join the watch party. Just wanted to mention one thing. The movie Gandhar is now available on Amazon Prime. I remember you reviewed it a while back. Yes, I love that movie. It's incredible. Um, and I really urge everyone to watch that movie. It's on Gandhar is on Amazon Prime. I believe you can find it on YouTube in both French and in English. And there's totally different music for each of the two movies. Very great movie. I love it so much. Have you ever seen
I
Gandhar?
still haven't seen it, but I remember when you were on with me for Fantastic Planet,
Yes.
you were talking about it. So it's definitely on my list. I'm gonna check it out sometime. I love animation.
Oh, so good. It's a very unique type of animation. Definitely, you feel the effects of like the 70s and 80s and the and the animation, and it was there's a French style to it as well. So all those contributing factors. And Keith E is telling me, retro, remember, um, thanks for the memberships. Yes, I wanted to say a special thank you, Keith E, for keeping me on track. That let's see, Skywalker the Jedi gifted 2 memberships today, which is really awesome. Here's a special thank you to Skywalker the Jedi if he happens to zoom back. Here's one for you. Right. And also wanted to let you guys know that at the beginning of the opening of this live stream, I did have a song playing, and that's one of the songs from my channel, um, Exotic Requiem, and it is called Falling in Love is Easy. And I hope that you enjoyed that song from that intro. Let's see. Anything else I wanted to let you guys know? Before we get going, I wanted to ask you if you had anything going um, on your channel that you'd like for people to know about.
I
Any
talk
new?
about a whole lot of things. I like
Mhm.
on Tuesdays is I am reviewing For All Mankind, and I'm almost done with that. I should be done with it by the
Okay.
end of November. And on Tuesdays, I started reviewing. I reviewed The Orville. I reviewed Star Trek, the original series.
Mm.
Now it's For All Mankind, but I'll be moving on to my next one in December. It's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be on my channel for a few years. I'm reviewing The Twilight Zone.
Oh wow, yes, that's a
There are a
long
lot
one.
of episodes.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So, definitely a lot of TV being covered over there. At one point, I will get to Twilight Zone, but when we're trying to pace ourselves over here.
Yeah.
A lot of
Well,
stuff
I understand that it's hard to get to all of these things, and that's why I also have a Friday show where I watch, movies and well,
yeah,
I don't watch the movies live. I watch them beforehand, and I make slides, and I talk about the movie and anything I can learn about them,
yeah.
and we just enjoy the whole storytelling nature of it or any quotes we like. Sometimes we do put on little radio plays, brief radio plays, and those are fun.
Yes, I will. By the way, I love your Friday show amongst all your shows as well. And I've been on a few of the shows, I think
You
3 or 4 of them.
You've been on for
And
Fantastic Planet, for Conehead, for what else?
Good Burger.
Um, Bicentennial Man was one of my favorite times you were
Oh yeah,
on.
5. Okay, so I think it's 5. Bicentennial Man was really good. And the last one was sort of like I just showed up and kind of Dogma. That
Oh,
was
this one
really
was
great.
kind of Oh, yeah, Dogma, that one was, on the spot. You're always welcome on my channel if you like the movie.
Thank you.
You can just ask. You're always have an open invitation.
Thank you so much. That was it was a surprise to join, but Dogma is just one of my favorites. And so guys, look out for, some Dogma stuff now from me because they did there was something going on with the contract with having
Weinstein.
yeah, something to do with releasing it on video or releasing it just in general for people to buy. And I've been trying to get a hold of it for years and have it, but now it's available. And so I'm gonna try to see if I can get myself a copy and or like buy it on one of the streamers. So we'll see what happens. Let's see. So thank you, Keith E, for keeping me on track there. And says, I asked my invisible hippopotamus Hooper if I was normal, and he said absolutely. Yes. And let's see. And let's see. Oh, Moonbeam is here. So good to see you, Moonbeam.
Hello.
So good. Let's see. And oh my goodness, look at that. Antiderivative Jill. $5 super chat. Just thank you so much for having me on, Reginald. You're incredible. Thank you. I think you're incredible too. So let me see if I can get a suitable thank you for you. Oh, I think this might be the one. Oh, thank you so much, Jill. It's a
You're
pleasure is
welcome.
mine. I really have been like, oh my God, how can I get her on my channel? And this was just so perfect. I'm super, super like happy that we're doing this together. And so says, take care, every human. Yeah, well, every human. And Eugene Bird is here and gives us a thumbs up. Oh my goodness.
Hello,
And
Eugene.
yeah, I love that. And a nice little thumbs up here. And uh and DJ Knight says, can't wait to see you on the birthday, Jill. From
Oh,
Kimberly.
okay.
Okay.
It's DJ Knight is talking about my birthday stream, which my birthday falls on a Tuesday, and that's right after I finish For All Mankind. So
Oh,
I'm going to take my birthday stream, and it'll kind of be more like a Friday stream, and I'll
oh,
be
cool.
reviewing. Yeah, it's gonna be really great because this was a an incredible movie from my childhood, and the one I'm reviewing on my birthday is too, because I'm going to cover Stay Tuned.
Oh, okay. Oh, the movie, Stay Tuned.
Yes, the movie where they get trapped in the TV,
Oh.
the alternate dimension.
I don't think I've ever seen that one, or maybe I saw clips of it. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one. Okay, I have to put that on my list. So good. DJ Knight, you're all over it. Thank you for reminding us or letting us know about that because I did not know. And
Yeah, that'll be December 10th.
December 10th. Okay. And mark that on your calendars. And just so everyone knows, the pinned comment for today is Antiderivative Jill's actual link to her channel, so you can zoom on over there and subscribe if you haven't done so already. So now I think I'm going to just go through really quickly a little rundown on what's happening on this channel this week, which is really, I think we're not doing a whole lot, but the next watch party, let's look and see what that one is. We've got Ferris Bueller's Day Off next
Oh,
Saturday on the
fun.
23rd, and that is going to be with Douglas A. Burton. And then on the 30th, we have Batman Returns 1992. And I'm going to see if I
Oh,
can
that's
get. Oh, say that again?
another favorite. Oh, that's another childhood favorite of mine.
Oh,
But
yeah, yeah.
who are you having for that one?
Mark D with a C is
Oh,
gonna.
yes!
Well,
It would be perfect.
I know, but if you would like to come on to any of these, let me
You know,
know, and we'll scooch
yeah.
you in there.
Oh,
Let's see.
I would be happy just to hear what he has to say with you.
Okay, because I'm not sure. I didn't get a total confirmation that he's going to be joining me, but I am hoping that he will for sure have
I'm a huge
a.
fan and
Yeah.
friend of Mark D with the C. I hope he can make it.
I hope so too, and I know he has a lot to contribute to Batman, of course, being a comic book not just collector, but connoisseur, if you will, and so he can give us
He
any.
if you look at his room, just his room is already a museum, and
I
I'm
know, I
sure a
know.
lot of his houses too, whatever his lovely wife allows.
Yes, yes. I mean, he has so many. Um, I I kind of call them like they're toys, antique toys. A lot of them, miniatures, set pieces, props, comic. He's got all the things like specialty comic books. It just he's just got all kinds of really amazing things, and he does
Yes.
3D prints of very unique things. So he's just wonderful. I can't wait for him to come to on the channel. He was actually on the channel last year talking about Christmas songs. So we did talk about Christmas songs last year. So hopefully you guys are all following Mark D with a C. And I think then we're gonna after the 30th, we're gonna be right into Christmas season. So we're gonna uh, pretty much do the Santa Claus is one of the movies I want to do. I want to do the Christmas, the Muppet Christmas Carol, 1992. White Christmas, 1954, and Trading Places, 1983. And that's gonna like cover the rest of the year, and then we have a whole brand new year ahead of us, and lots of movies to watch. We're never gonna run out of movies to watch, that's for sure. So yes, that is so awesome. And let's see what else. Let's see if anybody's saying anything else in the chat really quickly. Moonbeam says, "Well, that's where my copy seems to have vanished." Um, your copy. Of Edward Scissorhands. Okay. And Eugene Burns says, Fet for Hire is on if you are seeking another stream after this one, a doomsday device.
Yes,
Oh.
I'm so sorry. While you were talking about the other movies, Trading Places, I love, which is another incredible Christmas movie. I was showing off Mark D with the Seeds handiwork. He does do
Oh,
3D printing, and he paints his creations. And I think I kind of broke the base of it. I need to remake the base.
yes.
But
Oh, that is so
this
cute.
is a Doomsday Machine from Star Trek,
Yes, and I
and
think he at one point had like a little teeny tiny spaceship, like right,
yeah, I have one
right.
too, but I put it with my Christmas stuff because I want it to be on my Christmas tree. I have a little one too.
Oh, that is that is actually really dope. That's
It
actually
is
really
so.
cool.
It's got a little hook on it, so you can put it on your tree.
Oh man, that's so cool.
Look cool.
Let's see. And Moonbeam says, I have a physical copy and it disappeared. Oh, so sorry about that. And and DJ K Knight says it's a planet killer. Ooh.
Yes, it is a planet killer. So Star Wars might have got the idea from Star Trek. I don't know. I'm not saying anything.
Yes, they're always stealing from each other. But let's see. All right, I think that's gonna do it for us today. I am incredibly again honored and just really super happy to have you on Antiderivative Jill, and we will hopefully do this again really soon. And on top of that, I just wanted to let everybody know that I really appreciate and thank all of you for being here. And for those of you who are late, go back to the beginning and cue in your copies and watch it. We did have some incredible things to say about Edward Scissorhands, and some of the comments that we shared about what was happening. So I hope you all got a chance to catch all that. And otherwise than that, I will see you in the next one of these next week. And take care of yourselves. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Retro Nerd Girl, you are clear for takeoff.
In the neon light she stands, retro girl with nerd commands. Memory lane she takes your hand to the past where good times land. Pixels glow and screens do hum, hear the beat of retro drum. Geeks unite, oh here we come, nerdy world where we're from. Retro logo leads the way, in the night to yesterday. All the nerds come out to play, she's the light, won't go away. Film and movies on rewind, good old days in nerdy mind. Retro nerd girl you will find, guiding us all intertwined. Joystick games and cosmic fights, wondrous days and sleepless nights. With her everything feels right, retro glow in neon lights. Joystick games and cosmic fights, wondrous days and sleepless nights. With her everything feels right, retro glow in